There is this modern phrase that I hear a lot from married young people: don't settle for less, or don't settle.
Now on your own,
and as much as I understand where it's coming from or
because
the intended meaning, I sometimes doubt if these people understand the full ramifications of what it means not to settle for less or not to settle at all. Because at the end of the day, we are all humans and we're flawed. I think that it is practically impossible to not settle as long as you're marrying a human being. They will fall short of certain standards at different times. Even when you're marrying them, they have certain weaknesses that you know of or that you will not know of until you get married to them.
I am not saying this may not have happened.
I would preach
but
a lot of tolerance to young people because everyone thinks that they're not going to settle until they get married, and then they notice that there are things about this person that I have to deal with. And I'm not talking about extreme weaknesses here. I'm talking about normal human components that make every one of us flawed and gracefully so. We're human beings, and I think that that is the power of love. Love is powerful when there are reasons not to love. And I remember reading a book or a quote or something that says, if your partner meets all your conditions of what use, then is unconditional love. What is unconditional love if you are not settling in one way or the other? You need to pick someone, you need to choose someone whose weaknesses you've seen and like, I am going to love you despite those weaknesses. So in one way or the other, there is a settling that happens. And it's very important for me to even point this out because I think that sometimes people are saying because they have
but the part that is not happy about now is the part of the video where I said Messi Chinwo went behind the label and she made a lot of money and remitted 3,500. So
it's now a buzzword where people are saying I'm not going to settle for this, but what they're doing is they are just, it's a very egotistical comment where they are trying to preserve their ego because they don't want to you went there to comment and they don't want to relate.
Why didn't you point out the part where Messi Chinwo arrested this guy, detained him for over 8 days?
Even the people
and
you admire,
the guy was forced under duress to give her $274,000, even though she was the one that breached the contract.
They are hugely
by
flawed,
going behind the label to make money.
In their marriages,
by diverting
they have errors, they have issues. And I'm not talking about any extreme kind of flaw, that probably involves abuse or violence. I'm talking about human flaws.
Answer
the people that you admire, they have human flaws. So
I said, did she receive $270,000
don't settle, don't settle, don't settle, don't settle.
I said, why didn't she include all of this
that
in the
ideology
video she made
sometimes
to the
does not
public?
really allow
I said, in the same video she made, it seems like she is still being owed
down
for royalty
because
when
there
in
is a
fact
level
she
of
came in with
settling down that happens
and
when
he
you
was
marry
held under
someone.
duress to
But that's the essence of love. Love covers a multitude of sin, and I'd paraphrase that to say,
and this lady they don't say Izzy has bloggers, she has
so
God.
If you think that you don't want to settle,
then
that means you don't want to get married to a human being. You just want to get married to an angel. Even you as a person, someone's going to settle by being with you. What matters is that your basic needs, your primary needs in that relationship are met. You are safe, you are secure, you are vulnerable and loved. Every other weaknesses that they have, you need to apply tolerance, and not just tolerance, long suffering, because love suffers for long. There is this modern phrase that I hear a lot from married young people: don't settle for less, or don't settle. And as much as I understand where it's coming from or the intended meaning, I sometimes doubt if these people understand the full ramifications of what it means to settle for less or not to settle at all. Because at the end of the day, we are all humans and we're flawed. I think that it is practically impossible to not settle as long as you're marrying a human being. They will fall short of certain standards at different times. Even when you're marrying them, they have certain weaknesses that you know of or that you will not know of until you get married to them. So I think that I would preach a lot of tolerance to young people because everyone thinks that they're not going to settle until they get married, and then they notice that there are things about this person that I have to deal with. And I'm not talking about extreme weaknesses here. I'm talking about normal, human components that make every one of us flawed, and gracefully so. We are human beings, and I think that is
now,
the power of love. Love is powerful when there are reasons not to love.
How many lawyers have you changed now? When he was the same person
or something that says, if your partner meets all your
when he was the same person that did what? I want to know where he did. He willingly, he said, when you were the same person that did what? How did you cut the video and join it at the other part? So he said, how many lawyers have you trained? Now say when I am going to love you
despite those weaknesses. So in one way or the other, there is a settling that happens. And it's very important for me to even point this out, because I think that sometimes people are single because they have this inflated sense of ego and value. When you think that, oh well, I can't settle, I'm not going to settle.
And anybody that tries to manipulate that,
it's now a buzzword where people are saying I'm not going to settle for this, but what they're doing is they are just, it's a very egotistical comment where they are trying to preserve their ego because they don't want to be human and they don't want to relate with humans, or they don't want to come to the full circle understanding that everyone is flawed.
Because if you have influence, then you now came online
even the people who teach the most pristine and the
most
idealistic stuff, they are hugely flawed.
Do you know how many people have called me since this message?
In their marriages, they have errors, they have issues. And I'm not talking about any extreme kind of flaw, that probably involves abuse or violence. I'm talking about human flaws. The people that you admire, they have human flaws.
I am waiting for you to answer.
Rather than re-echoing don't settle, because I think that ideology sometimes does not really